So once you've done some reflection on your current state of work or of being or of professionalism, and you have an idea of what the ideal is based on what you know, probably the next step is to reflect on what may be some of the roadblocks or barriers, the things that are going to get in the way, the things that are going to make it very difficult for you to get to that ideal state. So, one exercise for you might be to visualize yourself operating in that ideal state and really getting a sense of what it is you're doing in very specific terms, so that you get a sense of what the real work is needed on the front end to get to that state. You may end up figuring out that some of your choices in the past might be contributing to some of the roadblocks that you see in your future, and you have to sort of rectify those choices or get beyond them to move forward. Another thing might be your ideal might include activities that you're not familiar with, right? That you haven't had a lot of practice with, which could present some real anxiety, some future anxiety, not only because it's unknown, but because your present abilities, right? The things you know you can do now aren't quite at the level that you think they're going to need to be operating in that ideal condition. So maybe some extra practice or training or help and support from other people is in order. And then finally, another roadblock you may find is time. We only have so many minutes in a day to get the things done that we'd like to do. And if you're a very busy person to begin with, finding the time to do that practice or to add additional processes or activities to your life in order to get to that ideal condition may take some real hard reflection on the time that you're devoting to other things. So, identifying the roadblocks to your ideal is very important because it gives you a sense of reality. Not that it's impossible, but certainly that there's going to be a challenge that I need to overcome to reach this goal that I have in mind, and being able to identify what those roadblocks or those barriers might be, those challenges might be, is very important. It'll help you guide the action plan that you put in place finally to begin moving towards living your ideal.